This is Missing Alpho O'Reilly, Part 1, Wicklow. Alpho O'Reilly. Alpho's case has always mystified me because he went missing on the 2nd of January 1996 and he had his car, and his car is missing too. Alpho, date of birth 1922. If he was alive, he would be a centenarian. Key details with Alpho. He suffered from amnesia, and his car was last seen in Ashford, County Wicklow, where he got petrol and went in the Wexford direction. And that's what I'm going to explore. Where is Alpho? Okay, here's a Mitsubishi Colt of the era. It looked roughly like that one. Alpho got fuel in Ashford and proceeded to head south. And nobody knows what happened to Alpho or his car, but there's various possibilities. He could have went to a foreign country that hasn't been ruled out. His car could be still parked somewhere in the open. It could be dismantled, it could be undercover, it could be underground, it could be underwater. And of all them possibilities, undercover, it could be in a barn somewhere all this time. But more likely, Alpho's car is underwater. And that's what I'm exploring in this series. Alpho headed south, and this Ashford Rathnew bypass wasn't built yet. It opened in 2004, so Alpho had to drive into Rathnew. And the first likely place for an accident to happen would be in Wicklow Harbour. Okay, so I'm trying to explore that, and with aerial photography improving over the years, it gets better and better to see anomalies underwater. Wicklow Harbour, it has the two piers, the North Pier, South Pier, and it has two boat ramps. It has one there and the other one here. The harbour is fairly shallow, and in some photos the bottom can be clearly seen for most of it, as in if we go into historical imagery, it can be clearly seen. I'll just do that now. We go back to 2022. Here's 2024. But 2022 was actually clearer and shallower, a much lower tide at the time of the photograph. The anomalies can be seen. The harbour is very shallow for the most part, except for the channel from the river here. So if a car had went in from either of these slip roads, it would have been seen at the time the next morning. And the two piers have bollards blocking the access to the end of the piers. So in my mind, Wicklow Harbour is ruled out. Okay. We'll continue on down the road. The old N11. And we're down as far as the next big place, which would be Arklow. So Arklow The N11 bypass hadn't happened yet. It happened later, 1999. That's when it opened. So traffic heading south had to go into Arklow town, and to continue on south, traffic had to head over the bridge, centre of the town. Arklow in itself is a much more likely place for an unnoticed accident to happen. Back in 1996, there was a lot more access to the docks area, and even modern times, the slip roads are still there. The slipways, they're open, like there on the south side of the river, open straight into the main channel of the river. This is the Avoca River. It's a much stronger river than the Vartry that flows into Wicklow. A much deeper channel here. Can take much bigger ships, bigger boats. And the water is darker. It would be a much more likely place for an accident. Much harder to detect. Sonar would be the way. Anyway, we'll leave it there and we'll continue on at a later date. Okay, take care and good luck.